Hello everyone, right, welcome back to my videos. Today we've got an upgrade for one of my snakes. It's going to move in there today, and also setting up a second one for a new addition which is being delivered to me tomorrow. So what I've done is, if you watch any of my previous videos, I've stuck this heat mat down with the foil tape because it was peeling off. The mat in the top doesn't need it because it is stuck on using its own adhesive backing fine for now. In time it may peel off like they all do, but nothing's been in this one for quite a while now, which is probably why it's not peeling off, because the animals aren't in there to climb through the wire and pull it away. Off camera I've given them a little clean out and put the aspen in the top enclosure. So I'm just going to put some more aspen in this middle one. I don't know if there's going to be enough in this bag, but I do have another bag to hand if needed. Using aspen probably gives you an idea of what's going in here. It is a dry species of snake, so it doesn't need any humidity as such. Obviously does need a water bubble like all animals, and there's not quite enough in there, so I need to open my backup bag, which is a hell of a lot larger than what I just had. But that's absolutely fine, because with the amount that I have, I do need a lot, because there is a lot of cleaning out to be done fairly regularly. So let's put a tiny bit more in. Don't like using opening new bags, because you can't pour it in. You've got to shove your hand in there and pull it out. Right, hopefully that'll be enough. And as I thought, no, I need one more large-ish handful. If you watch my previous video, there was moments where I wasn't prepared, but today I am fully prepared and have everything to hand to have this set up without any pauses on the video. The only thing that I may need to change in time will be the water bowls, because the water bowls I've found are quite small, but they will be sufficient, because the two animals that are in here aren't fully grown yet. So we have two water bowls here. So I'm just going to put the bigger one in this smaller tank, not smaller tank, the lower enclosure, and the smaller one in the top. The reason I'm putting the smaller one in is because I'm not 100% sure on what size this animal is that's coming to us. So what I'll be doing as well is the enclosure that the upgrade is coming out of, that one will be set up as well, just as a backup in case this enclosure is too big, and hopefully then the enclosure that she's coming out of will be fine for the new addition. So I've raided my cork box supply cupboard. What I need to get though is I need to get a sticker or a t-shirt saying I'm addicted to buying cork bark, because I have absolutely loads in the cupboard ready to be used. So I'm never going to run out. If I do run out, there's something wrong with me, because I haven't bought some when I visit in the shop. So let's get a hide in the back there, and we're going to use the same hide. I believe, yeah, these are Exoterra hides. These are absolutely great. They come in all different sizes. Underneath these two is the Nicaraguan dwarf boa, and if you did watch that, you'll see one of the larger ones they do. They do come in slightly smaller than this one as well, and then there's another step up. I think there's 4 sizes offhand, might be 5. I'm not 100% sure because I don't think I've got all sizes in my collection. So now I'm just going to have a look through this bark and see how we go. I do like this sort of TY triangular shape because it also has a, can't really see it that well, but it does have, there we go, it does have a little lip to get underneath. So let's put that, I'm going to put that one in the front of the cave there. Put that one there. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to use this tunnel one instead of that one, and put that there. So the girl that's coming in here has the option where she would like to hide. And I think what we'll do as well is we'll put that one just there so that there's quite a few hiding spots for her. I think that'll do for this one. So the last thing that I will do on this one, and then we'll go up to the, probably won't be able to see much of the top enclosure just yet. So I've topped the water up on there. What we'll do is I will I'm just going to throw in I do like these Java wood. They look solid and heavy, but they're actually fairly light unless you get an absolutely massive piece, which I do have a really big piece. I did use it for one of my ball pythons, but it's actually too big now for the species that I've got. I don't know if this will actually, yeah, there you go, stand up in the corner there. Yeah, I think that'll be fine where that is. And then I've got some other random pieces in this box, but these will be fine for a project that I've got coming up very soon. So I'll just put these 2 bits in. I'm going to angle one over the cave, and I think I'll angle this one on that Java wood. Okay, so I know you can't quite see it right now, but I will when my delivery comes tomorrow. If it is big enough to put in this one, I will show you that in a little bit more detail. But this one here is the one we're going to be using today. So let's get the glass doors, put them back on, and then we'll go and get the girl that's going in. Okay, so these, I've cleaned these off camera, these pieces of glass. So the only thing I use to clean these glass is just hot water, sponge, and either a towel or some kitchen roll just to dry them off. Don't really want to use too many chemicals on this glass, especially on the inside. And knowing me, if I was to use chemicals on one side, I would end up putting that one facing inside the tank. inside the enclosure, so I just use warm water, a sponge that I've got set aside especially for cleaning animal items or animal related items. So what I'm going to do, just wipe that. So there we have a nice enclosure. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll just pause it now for a quick second while I go and get this female snake that's going in there. So one moment. Okay, so we're back. I've got this girl here. Get her out of her enclosure that she was in. So what I'll do is I'll show you what she was in, then I'll show you the snake. So this is the enclosure she was in. Okay, you might be able to see her just poking her head up in a sec. No, maybe not. Okay, so this is the enclosure she was in. Okay, so going, just to give you a size reference, this cave here is the same size that we've just put in these two new enclosures that we've just set up. Okay, so just put this enclosure down before this snake drops. There we go. So what we've got here is a sunkissed female cornsnake. Okay, so if you look at her head, what attracted me to her was the grey head with the orange body. There she is. Okay, well, okay, she's now just gone through my beard. Okay, just wait for her to come out. Come on, go. Okay, today is feeding day, so I wouldn't normally be handling any of my snakes on feeding day, but this girl is slightly overdue on this upgrade. So I thought I'd do it now, and then she can have a upgrade in her food size as well once she comes out of my beard, which is a bit easier said than done. Decided to wrap her tail around herself. There we go. No, you're not going in the top one, girl. You're going to go into this one. So let's put her in there. Right, straight in under the arch. Okay, what I'll do now is I'll just close this glass. Oh, she's having a bit of a climb at the back. It's a new area. It's a lot taller than what she's used to, so she's just having a little explore. I'll give her, not too sure what the time is now, but we'll give her a couple of hours, hour or two at the most. Let her settle in, and then I'll offer some food, which I'll also do on camera, so that'll be coming up very shortly. Okay, so we'll have a little time jump now to when she's feeding.